Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to be doing an algebraic topic, which is the quadratic formula. So, before we hop into these practice problems, there's a few things we need to keep in mind. If we have a quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c, and a doesn't equal 0, then we would denote this as x equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is what the quadratic formula is denoted as if these conditions meet, and please keep this in mind as we are doing the practice problems. So without any further ado, let's hop into it. Let's start off with this equation right here. So how can we plug this into the quadratic formula? Well, it's pretty simple. We would write negative 3 plus minus square root of 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 2. And this will all be over 2 times 2. Okay, so let's perform the math here. 3 squared, 9. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times negative 2, negative 16. But we have a minus sign, meaning it would become positive. And 2 times 2 is 4. So we will write out negative 3 plus minus 9 plus 16 over 4. And this would simply evaluate to negative 3 plus minus 25 over 4. And square root of 25 evaluates to 5. Okay, so let's work with this down here. So I'll draw this. Hopefully this is good enough. So let's work with the plus sign first. Okay, negative 3 plus 5 is 2. So we will have 2 over 4. And 2 over 4 evaluates to 1/2. Oh my goodness, I forgot to draw the x equals. How silly of me. Okay, now let's work with the minus now. Negative 3 minus 5, negative 8. We will have negative 8 over 4, and this evaluates to negative 2. So our x values for this quadratic equation are negative 2 and 1/2. And this would be the final answer right here. So it's not that bad once you get the hang of it, but we're going to do a few more problems, so let's get into those. Here's another equation that we could do. Feel free to pause the video and attempt this yourself. Okay, so as previously, we want to plug in our terms. So we would start by doing negative 6 plus minus square root of 6 squared minus 4 times 5 times negative 8, all over 2 times 5. Okay, let's do the evaluation, meaning the basic math. 6 squared, 36. Negative 4 times 5, negative 20. Negative 20 times negative 8, 160. And this will become positive since we do have a negative sign. And 2 times 5, 10. Then negative 6 plus minus square root of 196 over 10. And the square root of 196 is 14. So the final form will be negative 6 plus minus 14 over 10. So let's go over here and start evaluating. Starting with plus negative 6 plus 14 over 10. Negative 6 plus 14 is just simply 8, and it will be over 10. And we can simplify this down to 4 over 5. So that's one of our x values. Now let's work with minus. Negative 6 minus 14 over 10. Negative 6 minus 14, negative 20. And this will be over 10. And this simplifies down to negative 2. And our x values will be 4 over 5 and negative 2. And this is our final answer right here. If you were able to solve that, great job. If not, that's okay. We're going to hop into this last one here. Let's work through this last equation here, 6x squared minus 5x minus 1. So, as always, we want to plug this in. And with our b term, negative 5x, it would just be 5, since negative times negative is a positive. Let me write that a bit bigger. Okay, there we go. I don't know if that's any much different, but we'll stick with it. 5 plus minus square root of negative 5 squared minus 4 times 6 times negative 1. And this would all be over 2 times 6. Okay, let's perform some math here. Negative 5 squared is 25. Negative 4 times 6, negative 24. Negative 24 times negative 1 is 24, and this will be a plus 24 over 12. This evaluates to 5 plus minus square root of 49 over 12. And square root of 49 evaluates to 7. Okay, so 5 plus minus 7 over 12 is what we'll be working with here. Okay, so let's start with plus. 5 plus 7 over 12. 5 plus 7, 12. 12 over 12. This would just evaluate to 1. Now working with minus here, 5 minus 7 over 12. 5 minus 7, negative 2. This would be over 12. And this simplifies down to negative 1/6. So our x values in this case are 1 and negative 6. And this is the final answer right here. Alright, that's going to be all for this video. I really hope you learned and enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And please leave any types of feedback in the comments, whether it's positive or constructive, for further improvements. And I wanted to try an algebraic topic this time because I just don't want to limit myself to calculus with this channel. And yeah, that's going to be all from me, and I will see you in the next one.